Oh my gosh. Look who's all here. Hi, everyone. I'm Monique, in case you don't know. I am the community manager of Breakthrough T1D Play. But we're here with T1D Tuesday, and if you don't know, it's our bi-weekly streaming series where we chat all things T1D. Either it's a creator or someone affected by T1D. We also speak to different experts within the space and so much more. And this is a long time coming, but also not, because I haven't known you that long, but it feels like I know you a very long time. With BraveBuilds. Hello, Brave. Woo! But Brave, do you mind, for those in chat, do you mind letting people know who you are in case they don't already, which is kind of crazy?
I'm Brave, also known as Nikki. I am a partnered Lego creator. I am also a partnered Epic creator. So we do a lot of Lego content. We do a lot of Fortnite content. I am also an editor. So I edit.
That's how this all kind of started for you.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So I started as a freelance editor because me and my wife were both teachers. And when we started having children, we knew we wanted her to stay home with the kids. And so living off one teacher salary doesn't work. So I started freelance editing, and then it just kind of blew up, and I kept on editing. And now I've worked my way up the rungs of that ladder, and I currently edit for the likes of Ninja. I edit for 100 Thieves Legion, Salutes. So some random up-and-comer. You have to look them up. But yeah, this past year and a half, I decided, because I did that for about 4 or 5 years, built a company around it, and I decided I wanted to, instead of being the guy behind the camera and behind the scenes, I wanted to try to be people's favorite creator instead. And it's gone really, really well. So that's Brave. But Nikki is a husband to a smoking hot wife, a father to 4 amazing children, a 6-year-old Maverick.
Oh my God.
A 5-year-old, the one and only Charlie, RT1D. And then you have Julia, our little princess, our only girl.
Your only girl?
She's 3 and crazy. And then little Tommy. And he turns 1 next month. So
4 under 6, 6 and under.
Yeah, I can prove it. Look.
How do you? How? Just like what? How? Like, yeah, let's go, Charlie. Teacher, gamer, diabetes connections. Heck yes.
We love it. You say how. The answer is Miss BraveBuilds in chat. That's how. She's incredible.
Obviously, kind of how we met, and you can go into this a little bit more, but like you were just jumping into streaming, and you decided like your first ones you wanted to be for charity, and you're looking to support T1D. How did you kind of as a family decide like this was the right fit for you, like going forward, like especially with all your kids and everything else going on?
It's one of those things of like, I don't know. I've been in this like business growing world, and you always hear like multiple revenue streams and all this. And I was like, I feel like I have enough of a reputation in the community because before even streaming, I started growing a decent, I'm not saying I'm big or anything, but a decent following. And I was like, I wonder if I were to give like my own content, people would buy into it, because it had gotten to a point where like if I went to a chat, people knew who I was or that kind of thing. And I was like, I wonder if I started doing stuff on my own channel. And I was like, I remember the first time I did it, it was my chat who forced me to post on TikTok. I was like, guys, I don't post on my TikTok. I have one so I can manage other people's. Like, I don't use this thing. And they're like, please, you got to. I bet it'll do well. And then it got 1 million views. And I was like, wait a minute. We might be onto something. And I just stayed consistent with it. And in like 6 months, we grew to this crazy, it was just rapid fire. But it didn't take more time. I reallocated, because since being full-time in content, me and my wife have always been very structured to where like I have a office hour time.
This is your office time. Right.
Right. So I was like, can I make it to where my editing and everything works in a way where I can give up 4 hours a day to be live? And it took some like elbow grease. It took some like growing pains, but now we kind of have it down to a system where it's like my first 4 hours in the office, I'm handling business and edits. And then the last 4 hours are for content. And sometimes they overlap, and my chat's understanding of that. My family is very involved in my streams, and my community supports that and loves it. Even if I have to say like, hey, no stream today, I want to go to the park with my kids. Like, they're like, yeah, go play with your kids. Yeah. You know? So it wasn't so much that like content fit into my like schedule as more as like the community fit into my family, if that makes sense.
Oh, that's such a great way to put it. Yeah. And it's really sorry. I'm all here for the emotions of it all.
Yeah.
I feel like I know it's obviously behind the scenes different for any family, but it just feels like you do have that good balance. And clearly like the structure that you guys have set has made a huge difference to you. And I think this is a great opportunity to jump into the one thing that doesn't stick to a schedule. Obviously it's your kids too, but Charlie's T1D. So why don't you tell us a little bit more about Charlie and kind of his experience with T1D?
Man. So our biggest thing with it is like it's very doable. It's always scary at first because it's major shifts in schedule and details. But I think what made it so crazy for us is finding out in such like a traumatic way, if that makes sense. But it was one of those things, and we always feel guilty about it, is he just got sick and sickly, but it was over such a gradual period of time, and he got really skinny, and it was over such a gradual period of time that, you know, as parents, we're like, man, he's really 23 months,
23
almost
months,
two.
almost two, yeah.
So he was like, we were like, oh, well, he is getting a little taller. Maybe he's just stretching out. Or he was always our healthy eater too. Like you could put a milkshake or cucumbers with ranch in front of him. He's going for the cucumbers. We could have a soda or like fresh ice cold water. He wanted the water. So we were like, maybe this is what happens when, you know, kids don't want to eat junk food. They just look kind of lean. And so it kind of went under the radar. But then it got to where like mom instincts kicked in and Jory was just like, this isn't just a cold. This has been 2 weeks and he looks like he's not doing so well. And it was her idea to check his blood sugar. So I think it was like her dad was going to be, she made an appointment for him on a Monday. It was like Friday. She called her dad and was like, hey, because he was really groggy at breakfast. She said, hey, we want to come check Charlie's blood sugar because, you know, he's peeing through diapers like crazy. The homie drinks like 4 Nalgene bottles of water a day. And she was like, I'm pretty sure he's got something going on with his blood sugar. And then when she was on the way to take him, when she arrived, she couldn't get him to like come to in the car seat. Charlie's at the door. Hold on.
Oh, Charlie.
She couldn't get him to come to when we got to her dad's house.
Yeah.
And so it became an emergency situation and we went straight to the hospital. And when we got to the hospital, they were like, yeah, you need to go somewhere special. And they wound up taking Jory and him to Chapel Hill, the only one over here. We spent about 3 weeks in PICU with Charlie and found out he was type 1 diabetic. Let me go get him.
Yeah. Hi, Charlie. And Jory. Hi, Charlie.
Hi.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm Monique. I'm one of your dad's friends.
Okay.
Okay. He accepts it. Hi, Jory. Oh my God, Charlie. How are you doing?
Good.
You're good? You like Star Wars, huh? What does he know about having type 1? Like, does he have names for anything? Like, is there any, like people talk about with their kids, they do like their naked baths, like stuff like that.
Pancreas.
Your pancreas doesn't work?
But it's okay.
It's okay. Exactly. It is okay.
What do you have?
Circles in a pod.
A circle.
A circle's in a pot. Wow.
What's that?
Those are treasure chests. That's Groot.
Oh, there's Groot. Yes, we love Groot.
It's a staple on the stream.
Oh my gosh.
You tell her thank you for all the gifts they've been sending you. Your cool shirt.
Thank you
yes.
for all the
And
gifts.
do you have your Rufus? Your bear?
Yeah.
You do? Do you like
Parts
Rufus?
too, huh?
Can she hear?
Yeah, she can hear.
I can hear you.
Wait. Were you playing Lego Fortnite?
I was playing Lego Fortnite.
Was
Then you paused it to come for me to come.
And I decided that everybody wanted to meet.
Yeah,
you.
we all wanted to meet Charlie.
Wait, how about I can play Lego Fortnite with you?
We can do that later.
Why?
Because right now they want to talk about your diabetes.
Yeah, we want to spread the word.
I can do it. How about when you're working, I can get in the game and play with you?
Okay, we can do
Let me
that.
go get. Pringles. That's always my favorite snack.
What's his Pringles?
Yes.
We love a relatable
I
king.
love it.
Love Pringles. We're here for that. This is an unofficial food show, actually, just so you guys know. So this is actually perfect.
What do you feel like when your sugar's really high?
Feel a little like bad.
Feel a little bad?
A little
You
bad.
need some insulin?
Can I go get mine?
You want to go get your Nintendo? Go ahead. Great again, I guess.
Oh my God. God, it's,
Oh, man.
it's like perfect timing that he came up at that time, obviously. 3 weeks in PICU. That sweet little boy. I mean, that must have been so difficult, Nikki.
Yeah. It was, it's hard too, because like as the dad, I felt like I had to keep everything together. And so like it was obviously like me telling Jory, you go, like I'll take care of stuff. And then she moved to Colorado, but we did have like a best family friend who also has, 3,
Oh.
4 kids.
Okay.
And so like she swooped in and was like, I got these. And then I was packing bags because it was 3 hours away. And we still go there once a month, just because the specialists were that good that we've kept that relationship to where now they were like, we could probably find a pediatrician close to you that has enough knowledge to check on these things. And we were like, no, we'll drive out here. We're fine. And so I was the one that was like going back and forth. And when you're a creator and like entrepreneur, you can't just take sick leave. So like I was trying to like I wasn't streaming at the time, so that was good. But I was trying to like go home, get my edits done throughout the night while I knew they were sleeping, and then coming back during the day and just seeing him all wired up in the bed. And it wasn't until I called like my mom that I like lost it finally and just crumbled and was like, that's my sweet boy. You know what I mean? Because I've accidentally given my kids all like a nickname since they were a baby. Just I've always called Maverick Papa, so he's Papa, and then Julia is Girly, but I've always, for whatever reason, called Charlie Sweet Boy, and he is my sweet boy.
He
and
is
they
sweet.
can't eat sweets, so it's great.
Yeah.
And so like I just remember telling my mom, and I was like, "That's my sweet boy."
Oh my
Seeing
God.
him all tubed up, and it was not fun.
No, and I can't imagine. I mean, unfortunately, your story is not one that's like new to this space, which makes our work so much more important, which is also why I was so pumped when you told me that like Jory was like, why aren't you fundraising for JDRF?
Yeah, I look like an idiot. Because that was my first ever stream. Like, as I'm a creator now, is I want to start off on the right foot and let people know like what our community is about, which is giving, helping others, encouraging. And I was like, so I want outright the first stream, don't care how many people come. I didn't know how many people were going to come.
No.
I was like, I'm doing a charity stream January 1st, like bang, of the new year. Because we streamed through December, like a little bit, kind of spotty, no schedule, posted here. But like we knew January 1st was full send mode. And I was like, we're going to make it a charity stream. And I literally had everything set up. And I like Googled like diabetes charities and like found one and hit live actually. Went downstairs to get like my drinks and snacks for the stream, and Jory saw my live and was like, why are you not doing JDRF? And I was like, what's that? She was like, just go change your stuff. And I was like, okay, fine. And I went up and quickly changed everything. I was like, sorry for the extended countdown, guys. I'm fixing things. So I fixed it all. And then like I tweeted about it, and not even like the next day, I think it was.
I stalked tweets.
Like, hey, I hate that we missed it, but man, this looks awesome. Did you know? I
stalked tweets. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, how much did that first one raise again?
I think it was like 3,200 or something like that. It wasn't one of our biggest ones, but it was pretty successful because I'd set the goal at 1,000, and I remember laughing because we just kept moving it. And I was like, is this how it works for creators? You just got to keep on doing this?
Because I think now you're up to 12,000 raised with that.
12.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
That is amazing.
I know we've hit 10 for sure because we did almost 10 this year alone.
Yeah. So I think you're up to 12 because it says 87.
Okay, so one of my favorite things ever though is, well, it's not like a favorite thing, but it's like a silver lining, is late at night when we get a low read that wakes us up.
Yeah.
Which, it wakes us up and he's low. That's not fun. But the silver lining, you have not experienced cuteness until you've given Charlie a snack in the middle of the night when he's asleep. Because for some reason, if it's Skittles or something, he chews with his front teeth. So he's just. And then if you try to get him to drink something, he's just like a cow or something. And he's fully cognitive conversationally, but not physically. So
he's just going along with it.
Yeah, I'll be like, Charlie, your blood sugar's low. And he's like, okay. And he sits up and he's just like this. And I'm like, can you drink this for me? I got you, Dad. Is that good? I'm like, a little more. Okay.
Oh my, what a trooper.
Like he's so into it, you know?
That is so sweet. Oh.
He's the best.
He really
if there's one
is.
of our kids that could survive T1D, it's him.
It's him.
Which they're all tough and whatever else, but like he's so sweet. He eats pretty healthy nonetheless. Like I said, he prefers that kind of stuff. So it wasn't
Pringles,
a hard diet
that's
transition.
one thing. Like whatever. Pringles.
Yeah.
You need your thing. Yeah, everyone has a thing.
Right. But like kid loves water. Kid loves to play outside. We're blessed.
He's so cute.
That if it had to be one, it was that one. You know
yeah.
What I mean? Which is not, it sounds weird to say, but you get what I mean.
No, yeah, because you see what they're capable of at a young age, like how they withstand like stress and things like that. And he seems so happy in spite of all that, and he knows somewhat about it too. And he's just like, it's okay. That was his first thing that he said. Obviously, that's a huge testament to you guys and how you framed it for him too. That it's not like the end of everything because you have type 1.
I think what was really helpful is the fact that we do have so many children close to his age that we had to educate the household very strongly. Because like you think about brothers and sisters, it's like they get a snack or they sneak a snack, they want to share it, and we have to be like, hey.
True.
I mean, Jory's more blunt than I am. I'm like, that's not good for him. Jory's like, your brother can die. And I was like, Jory. She's like, what? But I mean, it worked.
It's true, yeah.
If other kids come up and say like, Charlie, you want some? They'll be like, Maverick will be like, he has to ask mom first. He could die. And I'm like, that's fair. That's fair.
So that's what I was going to ask is like his siblings. So they obviously the younger ones, but Maverick, does he kind of take like a big brother role for him? Like he just makes sure that he's okay.
1000%. And he'll even tattle if Charlie sneaks something.
Yeah.
And he'll tell people like he calls it diabetes. Like Charlie has a diabetes. Like he has that piece in his body. He has a diabetes.
He has a diabetes.
He can't have a lot of snacks. Or if we get invited to a birthday party, they'll be like, hey, do they have something that Charlie can have? Because remember, he has a diabetes.
Petition to make Maverick a spokesperson for Breakthrough T1D so he can say,
put him in the commercial.
You have a diabetes.
You got a diabetes. One day they'll be able to take it out.
We've had a few kids kind of make fun. Oh,
Julia
really?
Is rotten, like to the core, but she has to be because she's the only girl.
Yeah.
She will literally like sneak a snack, and I'll be like, Julia, did you ask for that? And she'll be like, my sugar was low. I'm like, okay, girl, like whatever. I don't want to hear it. My sugar was low.
My sugar was low. We've had a few kids kind of make fun of the beeping pod, and Maverick corrected them real good. I would be jealous of like having the beep or like I guess what I'm trying to get at is like if I was a kid when I was younger, at least because I was kind of a baby, I would be jealous of one kid getting more attention than the other. So do you guys have to ever deal with that too, like balancing it? Because obviously he's getting all of this attention, whether wanted or not, for type 1.
I don't think that's really been an issue.
That's great.
It's like, it's one of those things like with me being work from home and Jory, I'm not just saying it because she's in chat, but she is a rock star. I remember like being proud of myself like last year, like, babe, I took all of them to the grocery store by myself.
And she's like, I do that all the time.
She's like, yeah, we literally go every day. Like I'll go downstairs to get a drink and no one's here. I'm like, where are you guys? She's like, oh, I drove them to the beach for the day. I'm like, excuse me? Like what? You're what?
Wow.
And, like she's just a rock star of just being so into him. Maverick has his homeschool time and me and him have like our gamer time when Charlie's there, but
yeah,
it's a me and Maverick thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then Julia has her connection with her makeup and everything. And
so you guys have found these different avenues to have these special connections with each of them. That's so hard. I don't know how you guys do it. You guys make it look good.
Jory
Just seeing you at,
and I take credit.
and then seeing you at Lego. Where was that? When you went to Lego? Like you...
Oh, Denmark?
Yeah,
The
that
Lego
was
headquarters?
so cool. Oh my
We brought
God.
Tom Tom. That was terrifying too. Like,
Yeah.
because we don't ever like not take our kids. So like leaving Charlie and stuff,
I bet.
not terrifying, but like we know it's a lot on the person keeping them because it's like,
Who do you go to watch him?
we're heavily involved in our church.
Yeah.
And so sometimes it's the worship pastor and his family. Sometimes it's
That's good.
the youth pastor and their family. They both have kids, and
Yeah.
our kids kind of life together already. So it's just like, hey, y'all want to have a
That
2-day
works.
sleepover? Or, but
Someone
it's
was
one thing to ask
chatting
your friend to take on 3 kids, but to take on 3 kids with a T1D,
with
we're
a
always like,
T1D. Yeah.
let us know if this is too much.
You love the follow app. Oh. What is the follow app?
Charge the whole night.
Oh, the Follow app is the Dexcom app.
Oh, right.
Your Apple Watch or your phone.
Yes.
It's not connected right now because he doesn't have a sensor on today.
Sure.
But
Yes.
that top widget always displays his blood sugar.
Oh,
So
that's nice.
the entire time, charge your phone, Brave. The entire time that we were in Billin, we could see his blood sugar.
Yeah.
He'd even be like, hey, just checking in. Like, you guys got it, but we've noticed he's stayed high for like 3 hours. And they'd be like, well, we gave him blood sugar. And be like, oh, well, his pod might be malfunctioning. You might want to give him a finger dose or, a shoulder dose.
Well, what's called of? Wait,
Hi.
What's what called again?
you know what? Stuff that.
Insulin?
Well, what it's called is insulin, but that's not what I'm talking about. It's actually diabetes. It's called diabetes.
That's what you have, right?
You heard it here, folks. You heard it here.
What's your favorite part of diabetes? What's your favorite part?
The circle.
The circle?
The circle?
Yes.
Why?
His
Why
technology?
is it so cool?
I mean,
Your robot parts?
yeah, both of them.
They're super cool, right?
Yes.
He's big into robots. His character in Lego Fortnite is a green robot.
Oh, there you
On his
go.
Crocs, he's got little robots.
He's his own
He's
robot.
a little robot.
Why not?
Well, you got robot parts.
Me.
You are a boy with robot parts. Super cool. I'm
That
jealous.
Will we be done?
When will I be done talking? In a little bit. We're sharing
Sorry, I
your
won't
story.
keep him that long.
This is the antenna where we don't take off the things. It's part of the top and bottom. It's like we can't take them off.
Fair enough.
So what are some fun things you like to do that diabetes doesn't stop you from doing? What are some of your favorite things to do? Yes.
Play on the trampoline, but we can't.
Play on the trampoline. Well, right now trampoline's broken, right? Remember when you played? What sport did you
on
play?
the swing.
On the swing. What sport did you play?
Which sport?
Where you run around and kick?
It's called
Say it again.
soccer.
Soccer. We played soccer.
Wait,
You like to go swimming?
how do we go swimming?
Like when we go to the pool or the beach? That's fun.
Yeah, and is
Oh my God.
He's thinking.
I don't know if chat can take much more of this. I think we're all collectively crying.
you pressed it?
Well, I pressed a mute button so I could cough. That's a fart. Don't push that. This is your interview now, brother.
Honestly,
Yeah,
hello,
the
Charlie.
police podcast. It's so fun. Can we do it, Dad?
Yeah, you hear Monique talking to you?
Hi.
I can't hear you right there. When I first saw you, I thought you were like talking right there.
That's the stream so I can see chat, but that's
Yes.
right there.
But that's me. Yes.
Chat is a girl.
No. Chat is all of our friends on the computers saying hi to you. And up there is Monique. She's the one that helps us raise money for you to find a cure so that you can fix your pancreas. That's why she's Mama Monique.
Dad, I think
Everyone activate your like huge
Like-
crying eyes right now.
like get the 2 golden eggs, and we can put like the best candy. I mean, we can buy two marshmallows. I mean, a bag of marshmallows, and then we can like put one one and those 2 golden ones. Because those are the best eggs. Okay?
It's a great idea.
Do you want to show them a
Perfect.
dance move and then let Daddy finish up? You want to show them your
Ooh,
winded up
dance move?
or your double winded up? Huh?
Can I see?
You want to show them the winded up? Your dance move. All right. You want me to play some music or you just want to do it? Come right here. Come right here. All right. The first one is called.
There it is. Nailed
That's
it.
the winded up. Yeah.
Fall down.
Sometimes we fall down. Do it right here. Do the double winded up. Say winded up.
There it is. Pop off. Yeah. Dances like his daddy.
Okay. Who is
Play
that?
him some Spice Girls. See what he does.
You have to ask her.
What do I do?
I wake up one night.
I do
Talking to
play
the mic.
Lego Fortnite. Not as much as your dad, though.
Oh, he plays a lot.
He
I
does.
believe
And he's much better than me.
I can forgive. Fall Guy.
You like Fall Guys? Is that what he said? Love Fall Guys.
Uh-oh. Well, hey, go sit on the blue couch. I'll set up and we'll play in a few minutes, okay?
Oh
Love you.
my gosh. Have you guys ever seen anything cuter in your life or on this stream? I
Jeez
mean,
Louise.
yeah, that's a great question. We'll get back to the T1D stuff in a second. What is the origin story of the Spice Girls? Because it is it's like synonymous with you now for me.
So I'm a musical theater guy.
Okay.
I was like what I wanted to do my whole life was be a musical theater person. So I've always liked to dance, and even if it's not good. And then I'm a 90s like give me Backstreet Boys, give me Spice Girls, give me Everclear, all the things.
Maverick, hi.
And so when it came time to do a crazy dance, I was like, I just randomly picked
That's
a
it.
song and it was Spice Girls, and now it's a thing.
Hi, Julia.
That's my brother.
I don't know what I think I'm doing an interview here.
I don't know. I'm not actually interviewing you.
Right.
Hello,
Come on.
children.
Let's get you all up.
Ouch.
Come here.
I won't take it personally that Maverick just screamed when he saw me. I didn't get my gray hairs covered for this.
Hey,
Julia, come here.
we're about to leave.
Look at you guys. Someone take a pic.
Everybody but Tom.
Tommy.
we don't
Go
need
this way. Ah,
Look at these cuties.
Tom.
Matt,
It's
you grab
Brave
the mic.
Childs.
All right.
Hi, guys.
Tap that silver big old button. Not on the soundboard, next to it.
The Brave
Speaker thing.
team.
There you go.
Hi,
Now they can
everyone.
hear you, Monique. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi, guys. I'm Monique. Charlie already knows that. We're best friends. This is Maverick, right? And Julia?
My brother. I'm his.
You're his brother and he's your brother? Yeah.
Maverick,
that's right.
what's it like having a brother with diabetes?
Yeah. It's crazy. And it's noisy. Crazy noisy.
Crazy Noisy sounds about right.
I can make it
I could go for one of those apple sauces if you guys want to send one. It'd be cool.
and scary.
Scary? Yeah, why is it scary?
'Cause I'm just trying to.
It just is. That's fair. Well, I hear you do a really
What
good
is
job of taking care of Charlie. What is what? My face?
No, Dad.
That's you.
That's not what I'm
The
doing.
bear?
Nope. That's not what I'm doing.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's late. You look up there. That's you. That's you up top. See?
That's what I've been doing.
Right.
Ah, confusion.
Hi.
Hi.
Y'all say bye-bye.
Are you blowing us kisses, Charlie? See you soon.
Bye bye. I got two baskets.
Bye, friends.
I need to get my Tommy and ask him if I was too noisy growing up. Yeah, that was a good one. Crazy and noisy. That was that was amazing.
They left me the pouch.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Jeez. So, I mean, that just summed up everything. I mean, you've had to balance all of these different small, tiny people on top of one with a really serious disease. And you've done such a good job. So just know that we've seen it. Charlie's amazing. And look at how great like Maverick is with him. I mean, you guys are such great parents and you're such a good role models for that. Like, do you have anything specifically that you rely on or like people that inspire you that also deal with a kid with type 1 or deal with people with 4 kids? You know, who do you look to for support when you guys need it?
If I'm being honest, each other. That sounds like such a cop out, but we just for various reasons and COVID and everything else, like it's just been me and Jory in the trenches, really.
Yeah.
And we do have some close friends. Like I said, the youth pastor, Paul and Sarah and their children, and then Jonathan and Sarah, our worship pastor and his children. Like, but Jory's best friend Lori and her kid. Like, we just found like a couple really close friends that life together, and we like all educated ourselves on T1D, and like any given day we're all at the park together, all doing everything together. So
that's so nice to
outside
have.
of that, it's like our own little village, but more importantly, just me and Jory together. Like when it's a rough day or when his sugar is just all over the place, one of us is going to be like fed up or like stressed out about it, and then the other one just helps. And it's either me being like, I can't get this crap right, and she's like, well, he's so young, it's going to be like that, or her saying like, I don't know what's going on with his sugar today, and be like, all right, well, let's just go outside and play for an hour and let everything settle, or so just each other really. And then just the resources through you guys, the different posts and articles and things like that. But we don't really have anybody in our life that has dealt with T1D. We have 1,000 people who have type 2 that try to offer advice.
Yeah.
But
it's different. Yeah. I mean, the best advice I've ever gotten about being parents is that you're not going to be able to give 100% every day, and you have to rely on each other. And sometimes you don't even get to 100%. And clearly, like, you just have to be able to accept that kind of part of it and know that not every day is going to be perfect and everyone's going to be on. Oh, and you have a good endo. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. You have a really good care team. That makes such a big difference.
It's true. Oh yeah, our endo is nuts. Like calling immediately. They'll call us if things get out of whack, so on and so forth.
Right.
We also, I think the best advice parenting I ever heard, and me and Jory remind each other of it often, because I mean 4 kids is a lot, and we do get really tired and really beat down, or like especially like here recently, like Maverick's like at that creative stage and intellectual stage, so he's having like some nightmares that he'll sleepwalk with. And Charlie Sugar, we got to make sure we maintain through the night. And Julia currently has like a little bit of a cold, and then Tommy's a baby. So like nights are crazy and we're tired, but we always hold back to parenting is easy. Good parenting is hard.
Right.
So like anybody could be a parent and then just, park their kids somewhere, throw them whatever snacks they want, give them a tablet, and they'll survive, Right. Parenting is easy, but good parenting is hard. And when you have stuff that factors in like kids so close together, type 1 diabetes, all of that stuff, you have to be a good parent. So it's supposed to be hard. You're okay. You're going to make it.
Right. It's all temporary.
Right.
Oh, God. Yeah. I feel like good parenting and just parenting is a difference between surviving or thriving when you're a kid. That translates to how you are as an adult for sure. Burnout is such a normal part of diabetes. Yeah. So that was my other thing. I mean, obviously you guys have dealt with different types of burnout. Obviously Charlie's pretty young yet to experience that type of stuff. It sounds like, you've been able to find the resources that you need at different stages. Is that from Breakthrough T1D, or are there other avenues in which you're getting the stuff you need, outside of your endo?
It's pretty much you guys in our endo. And then
I love to hear that.
Yeah, honestly, just you guys, our endo, and then just trial and error. Honestly, like you can read 1,000 articles, but like every single person's different. Like he can eat 1 million of these and not do a thing, but one drop of that and he's flying through the moon, or vice versa. or like how do we I can't bring him up, or everything's just trial and error, day to day, remembering things, building patterns, finding routines. And it's funny because when we first got the diagnosis, they were like, this is going to be a lot to educate you on, but you're going to get to the point where you just go with it. And there was like a 2 months where we were like, we're never going to just go with it. This is insane. But like reading the back of labels and writing down and calculating. And now like we'll make a dinner, look at the plate and be like, oh yeah, it's about 40 carbs.
Right.
Like we just
estimate now. Yeah.
Just kind of know. We throw it in the BPM and we're like, all right, we're good.
The math part of diabetes is one of the worst parts.
Yeah.
100%.
But it becomes like a new mental math that you have where you can just kind of add them together, and you
Generally,
really need.
This is how this goes. Yeah.
I need Jory to come back up here, and me go with the kids. You need to do like 10 minutes with Jory. She's the
she's the
one.
The go-to for all things T1D.
Like, I always like stay with the kids, and she takes the kids, takes Charlie to the endo. And then one time I went to the endo, they asked me like 10 questions, and I was like, so Jory, get up here. But I think you would benefit a lot, and she would have a lot to share with parents.
Yeah. She wants to come up. She definitely can. I do want to ask you a question though before she comes up.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll ask her this too. You know, if there was one thing that you could say to your past self when Charlie was just diagnosed with type 1, you're in the PICU, what would you tell yourself knowing everything you know now?
It's not bad. It's different. The whole process and the whole diagnosis and the whole future lifestyle for him, I like condemned it and was angry and was like, it's not fair. Like, he's so young. Now he has to live this life and now he has to go through all this. I would just tell myself, it's not bad. It's just different. You know, I had to go through life short. It's not bad. It's just different. I can't do certain things I thought people could do.
What?
Well, yeah.
I can't even tell. No one can tell you're short though.
I'm sure I'm like 5'8".
Extreme.
On a good day.
I guess I didn't really evaluate your pictures for your height. I don't know.
It's but yeah, that's the thing is I even still have moments where like, because sometimes he gets sick and the symptoms are escalated because he has T1D, and we're just like, man, it's just not fair. Like, why can't homie let him have a normal tummy ache where he just pigged out on cake on his birthday, and instead it's
eat as much pizza as he wants.
Yeah, and so those moments happen, but I would tell myself it's not bad, it's just different, because it was like mentally tasking for the first like month or two, almost removing myself from it. And like, it's not about you, Nikki, like quit complaining and being like, well, with me, I have a T1D kid. Like, take care of your T1D kid, That's
totally fair. Well, what gives you hope?
His personality, what you just saw.
Yeah.
That is a happy freaking kid. That is a joyful kid he's my sweet boy. He just wants to see you happy and wants to play with you and wants to grow and learn and wants to be like his big brother and as strong as his dad. And he's everything I would ever hope for in a son, just like Maverick. And to see that T1D didn't stand in the way of that, just made it a unique way, like a unique relationship, a unique difference. And it's super cool. And it's almost like, I think, because like I said, I'm Christian and religious, so I think that the Lord has purpose and everything. And I was like, I remember when we had Maverick, and Maverick, it was instantly my favorite person in the world next to my wife. He was my favorite person in the world. And I was like, I don't know if I'm capable of having another kid, because I don't think I can love a kid as much as I love Maverick. And then I got Charlie, and I wrestled with like, how do I make sure I'm the same person for both? And then Charlie got this, and it made it to where my love was just a completely different love. And like, I needed help in that category. Like, how can I love them both the most? Right. And now it's like, I have this type of love for Charlie that I'll always have. He'll always be my sweet boy, that I'll feel like I need to be there and protect and learn how to protect himself. Maverick, I will train to protect others. And I don't know, it's just a dad thing, but like, it helped me to love all my kids the most. It's like, that doesn't make sense, but I love all my kids the most.
Yeah.
And that helped. T1D helped with that. So.
Oh my God. You're so well spoken on this stuff. You're like born to be a dad. You can tell. You know what I mean?
When I was in kindergarten, they ask you what
they're like, you want to be a dad.
I put a dad. I did. They read it at your graduation. Nikki Barnes says when he grows up, he wants to be not his dad, a dad.
Oh my God. Oh, it's so
pretty good at that. I got 4 of them.
You did it. Yeah. You and Jory. I know obviously you said he said he has his robot parts. Mm-hmm. When did he start using those? Because there are people now adults.
He got
that
him out the rip.
Yeah.
Part of the reason that, well, probably a couple months in, but our endo bent over backwards was calling us every day, working the paperwork and like finagling things because he was originally too young. And they were like, we were able to get it through. He gets these things. And we went through like 7 different types of sensors to find the ones that could fit his body and worked good.
So what does he use specifically?
Joy he uses the Omnipod 5 and I think a Dexcom 7. Is that what it is?
Good combo. Yeah.
Jory, get out of chat and get up here. It's your turn. These are the questions I can't answer. I just know I got his green phone and he ate this.
That's so cool though that you were able to start him young though. Like that makes such a difference because the technology helps in managing it obviously in such a huge way.
Oh, I'm at CrossFit with the kids. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Putting us all to shame with all of the kids at CrossFit.
Right.
It takes a lot just to get me to go. Have you seen a lot of what's happening in like the research advocacy kind of spaces? And if so, is there something that kind of inspires you or like gives you hope for Charlie's future with T1D?
So I keep up with it pretty good and seeing like, the stages we're at and how close we are with like the cells and the regeneration and stuff. Like I'm all excited about it and pumped. And then I remember during diagnosis, and I'll never forget, but like the endo saying, we're like 90% sure because of technology, Charlie's going to see a cure in his lifetime. And so like seeing that and then having it like affirmed by the research that like, we're getting there, we're getting close. Like
we are.
I'm freaking pumped. And even if he doesn't, just the fact that we can say like, we spent our lifetime so that his kids, if it is a thing, it's not necessarily genetic, but like his kids' generation can have that.
Right.
You know what I mean? I want to instill in my kids the same way that we're very philanthropic. I want them to have that same quality. So I believe he'll see it in his lifetime, but if not, I want him to leave something that helps T1D in the future.
We're certainly hopeful. I mean, like you said, for those in chat that don't know, there's different cell therapies right now, basically, but the only negative of them right now is that you have to take immunosuppressives for the duration of taking that. So working through all of that, but there is even drugs right now in the last 4 years that have helped delay onset too, so that you can avoid DKA and other really severe situations. So there's been so much progress, which is really cool, which is why I love Breakthrough T1D, obviously. And I will say this again, and I say it all the time. I've worked for many nonprofits in my career, and this one seems like it has done the most for the disease it's trying to cure. And not just looking towards research, right? It's about life with it while we're waiting for the cure or better treatments. So it's been really impressive to be a part of and also to cross paths with people like you who are equally inspired and really dedicated to making a difference. Even if, you know, there are so many people too that support this cause that don't even have a connection. I don't have T1D, but it's hard not to be inspired by kids like Charlie and these people who just feel so passionate about it that even though it's their day-to-day that they have to deal with this, that they're willing to do whatever it takes in every other aspect and make it kind of their life's mission. And it's really inspiring to be a part of.
They're superheroes. Everyone that has it are just superheroes because it's like, it's kind of like before we had kids. We laugh now. We're like, remember when we used to say we were tired? And now you see there's a whole new level.
Yeah,
and that's not a knock on anybody that doesn't have kids, but like just different phases, different levels, you know?
Of course.
And so I look at it, I'm like, I remember being a kid and like just emotions being so rough. And I'm like, imagine doing it when you can't control your own sugar levels. And like, he's such a superhero. And then just even adults, just, I have a hard time making sure I floss. You guys you can't forget. You have to make it a routine. So
you do. I think what's cool about just the brief interactions we've had with Charlie is that he does not seem down about it at all. He just sees it as his normal. And I think that's so powerful. Obviously, you know, you can have different stages of life when you're diagnosed with T1D. And some people say they wish they knew what life was like before, but some say they don't. So it's obviously different for each person. But overall, it sounds like, you know, for him, it's just kind of what he has to deal with. He has also his robot parts that he can help manage it. And he's just kind of getting used to this stuff at such a young age where it's probably not going to feel like it's that much of a huge change in his life versus being diagnosed when you're what, like 22, 25?
Right.
Like that's such a huge change.
At church, one of our youth, it's so funny. He is 16 and he got diagnosed this past year. And like he was distraught about it and stuff. And he's one of the kids where we have a relationship, like we can kind of just like talk junk to him. You know what I mean? And so obviously we gave him his time because it is a big thing. Like we gave him his time to cope with the fact that you have this and this is a thing now. But afterwards, we would be like, hey, come on, man, Charlie doesn't even like, you know what I mean? Like, we would compare him to Charlie jokingly, hey, man, because he would be like, I don't have any more sensors, so I gotta. And he would be like, oh, and then like I'm like, you like his big reaction to pricking his finger, and I'd be like, Charlie, come here. And Charlie would be like, hurry up, Dad.
Do they,
you know
do they talk? Like, does he talk to him? Does he talk to Charlie?
Because we host the youth over here all the time. They
that's got to be so helpful for him though to see that.
They interact a ton, and like anytime they see each other, Gibson like gets down and is like, come on. And they like big hug.
My T1D buddies.
I got my new robot parts today, or you know.
God, that is so cute.
Which helps him to think it's it normalizes it for him too that like you're not the only person in the world. Or
that's got to be a difficult thing too when you're young and like no one around you has any of this, because a lot of kids it's about finding a place you belong or trying to blend in because you don't want to like stick out too much. I know I was like that as a kid. And obviously that's just kind of an inherent thing where you're going to stick out. So it's got to be nice to see someone that's a little bit even older than you that you can look up to that deals with the same thing you deal with.
Yeah.
Oh, you had a T1D babysitter for a while? Oh, so that's awesome.
For a while, before those friends got here, we were using an app to find like a nanny to come so we could have date nights or if we had to go do stuff. And we were using an app, I think it was like the Care app or something, where like it fully vets people. And we found like a college student that was home for the summer from Chapel Hill. And on our requirements is like you have to be comfortable taking blood sugar and giving shots because T1D. And when she applied, she's like, I actually have it, and was diagnosed, when I was 15 or something like that. And I've been dealing with, so I'm totally cool to count carbs on the snacks and everything. And when she would come over, they would like show parts and like, show off their stickers. And so that helped too, because that was early on as well. She was super cool. We hated when she had to go back to school. Yeah. But that was super helpful too, because like out the rip, he saw there were people like him. So we got kind of lucky in that sense.
That is so huge, Brave. Yeah, why did she have to go back to school? That's so obnoxious. What the hell?
Seriously. And she went back to school where he goes to his appointments too. I was like, just move over there.
Oh, he's probably never going to forget that. It was wild trying to keep up with his blood sugar. Yeah, and a tiny body. That's the other thing. Everything just is like all over the place. Oh,
you think you get it figured out and you think you find like a routine, and then it's like, no.
Right.
Because Jory's dad asks all the time because he has type 2 and he'll ask all the time, so how's his sugar doing? Because, in type 2, you can see the patterns.
Oh, is that why you were saying earlier on in your story, like you were going to go over and check his blood sugar?
Yeah.
Because her dad. Got it. Yeah.
But he'll ask like, how's his blood sugar doing? Because, you'll see trends and, I've been actually keeping it pretty low or like whatever for type 2. And we're like, same as it is every day. What else to say? Oh, it's still diabetic. How's his blood sugar? I don't know. Let me check. Oh, man. It's so funny.
But it's funny. It's relatable. You laugh because you don't want to cry. You got to find humor in some of it. I think that's what our community, I love most about our community is that they find a lot of the humor in it. But they also can be serious about it too. And there's obviously a balance in any type of life. You can't just always be serious about everything at all times, no matter what you deal with. Not the roller coaster with the noises.
I mean, honestly, even when people keep Charlie sometimes, like if we go out on date or something, they're like, I can't get it to stay below or level out. And we're like, no. It's always going to be like this. Yeah. Just make sure that the tops don't go above this and the bottoms don't go below this. So he's fine to look like DNA. Just keep the DNA narrow and like in this area, because we understand like he's going to eat and go boom. And then you're trying to bring him back down, but don't give him too much because, we gotta, keep him around. If he goes to bed, like, and we look back at the day and he only broke 400
It's a good day.
once, that is a huge day.
Huge day.
Huge day. Most days, he'll eat, we'll give him his insulin, and then like 2 hours later, boop, 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 high. We're like, makes sense. All right, here we go.
That
Drop
works.
it.
Yeah.
2 hours later, 44 with a down arrow. We're like, all right, applesauce. Like, it's unreal.
Never ending. I will say this, the last kind of thing that we've heard from Breakthrough T1D UK, actually. He was like, it's not about time and range, it's about time and happiness. And I feel like that is so applicable, especially when you have a young child with T1D, and not putting that pressure on them to be always in range and stuff too. And also on the parents too, because you're doing your best. So Brave, we are at the top of the hour. Thank you so much for joining me. But mostly, thank you to Charlie, Maverick, and Julia and Jory, because they obviously were the stars of the show. We're just the backup
I don't know
here.
what I was doing here.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't even. Charlie can have my job.
Them. Yeah.
Does Charlie want a job? Like Maverick?
We need to get him on the website somewhere.
I know. We need to get him talking more about his robot parts and Pringles. That's the dream. And Pringles. Thank you all again for being here. Especially thank you to you, Brave, Nikki. It has been such a pleasure working with you, and I appreciate you always being down for whatever I have going on. I know you have so much happening, but obviously reciprocally, if you ever need anything, let us know. If I don't know, I'll get you to the right person. You know that. So.
I love the chaos. We thrive in it.
Oh, yeah. Thrive.
That's it. Heck T1D.
Yeah, heck T1D.
For Charlie.
My most used hashtag, I think it was 1 year for Twitter when they did like the wrap up. Not even kidding.
Let's go.
All right, bye everybody. We'll see you next time.